Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Davey's Analysis. And in this episode, we're VOD reviewing Malibuca and Cam, two of the best solo players in the world right now. And they have two different play styles, but they're still both effective. So you can learn a lot from both of their play styles. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure you leave a like and comment down below, and use code Davey in the Fortnite item shop. So let's get right into the video, guys. Alright, so this is one game I wanted to VOD review with you guys. This is Malibuca in Solo Cash Cup Finals. He hasn't had the greatest start, but this game he's really stacked, pulled a great zone, and he's looking back at the Shadow Bomber for Surge. And maybe that guy went a little bit too early, but he got fried. But yeah, let's check out his loadout though. 2 armored walls, 5 shadows, so he probably used a shadow, if I had to guess, during his mid-game rotate to get a good spot, which is really good. Shadows are about to be taken out of the game, unfortunately. But, you know, you can still learn from Malibuca's playstyle, so you can just pretend that he has a grapple instead of the shadows for rotation. But he's also running my favorite shotgun in the game right now, and that's the 2-shot. I personally feel like that's the best shotgun in the game, and I might want to make a video on why I think the 2-shot's the best shotgun in the game, but yeah, it's my favorite shotgun by far. Does a really good edit here to Shadow Bomb in zone. He doesn't get greedy too. Like, he could have definitely burned mass to get in, but he chooses to go on this dead side over here for a safe, like, box. And now he's in. Interesting. Okay. So he was not afraid to burn a Shadow Bomb on that half-knife rotate. Saved a lot of mats, went to dead side over here. He has access to dead side. And let's see what this first zone pulls. And he gets the first zone. Nice. Just going to make an extra box, farm a tree. I'm going to 2x until first moving starts, because he won't be doing too much. Alright, looks to hold kids because he has front right now. He can afford a stagger and look back for some kills. This kid gets cracked. He's going to look for the kill there. Kill points in finals are 2 points, I'm pretty sure, a kill, so it's really good to get your elims in finals. Notice how he staggers for a really long time until Storm is on his back. You can do that with Shadow Bombs because no one can really see you. Everyone's focused on their own rotate. So you can probably, like, Shadow Bomb last minute when Storm is on your back. And the reason you can do that is because you get the full potential, like, the full usage of the Shadow Bomb. You can go the farthest distance when Storm is on your back to Shadow Bomb. So it's like the best way to use the shadows because you go the farthest with it. So it's just being efficient with it. But shadows are going to be taken out when I drop this video, so that info is kind of useless, but I'm telling you why he goes last minute. You can't go last minute with the grapple though. It's very different. Grapple's going to stay in the game. It's going to be in the next solo cash cup. You can't go that late with the grapple. You're going to get shot out, you're going to get griefed, and you're going to die. So just wanted to give you guys a heads up so that you understand why he can go last minute with the shadow and not with the grapple. He would have had to go on earlier. The timings are completely different. So, but he gets completely front side and gives himself a lot of space in front in hards, which is really good. Now he's going to look for maybe a potential kill, but he doesn't need it necessarily. He's not going to greed for it, but doesn't get that kill, unfortunately. Gets the kid weak though. Gonna wait for the second zone pull. Not too bad. He's probably just gonna go last minute once again. Still looking for a little bit of kills. The space really helps him do that. And having all the space will help him, like, not just get jumped in on and die. So goes to the left over here. Goes last minute as well. Tanks a bit of Storm, but that's fine because he has chugs. Gonna burn a little bit of mass to try and get front. Pretty sketch because of all the old builds. And gives himself a lot of space once again. Having more space like this can really help you find some more kills. Also, staying on a really good layer where he won't be getting griefed by height. But he's also not ultimate low ground, which is good because of the terrain. You never know, it could pull up. Gonna shadow again last minute, so he can be really efficient with the shadow bombs. Gonna go ultimate low ground with 600 mats. So at the end of second moving, he has approximately 600 mats, and he's on low ground. and he's giving himself so much space down here. Gets an unfortunate pull, so he has to go through a bunch of old builds. Gonna use his last shadow to get front. And he's going to choose a pretty low layer with 500 mats, because right now he needs to start working on refreshes if he wants to continue in this game. And that's what he's going to start doing. He's not going to start looking for kills with 200 mats. He's going to start looking with like 500 to 300, because he puts himself on the good layer for it, but he's staying front side low on a lower layer. That's going to help him find refreshes. And he's giving himself a lot of space. And I feel like that's really important. People don't understand when you have mats, a lot of mats this late in the game. It's okay to like burn some mats to look for kills. So here's the big mistake I found right here. He made all the space, but he wasn't even in zone. And then reacts late, like, oh, I'm not in zone. And then he's gonna go get in zone, so he's kind of like backside a bit. And there's some shambles kid pumping him in the back. He didn't block off his back well. Maybe get in zone, then start looking for the kills that you need, because people have to come to you instead of, you know, going in last minute. So that's why he took so much damage. But it's really good. He has an armored wall, max chugs, pop his minis. But now he's caught backside, which is scary. He has to break through a bunch of old builds. Two shot is so good. He shoots that kid twice. That kid's dead. He was weak. Breaking through. This is really sketch. Has like 100 woods. Finds his way front somehow, but he's still gonna need more kills. Has 0 build, so he's just lurking around looking for kills. Lurking through old builds. Finds this kid. Jumps in while he's med missing. Easy kill, free. Gonna give himself some space. Drops down this kid, 30. Good play. Tries shooting him through the wall because it's weak, but doesn't work. 50-50. Wasn't the smartest, but he wins the trade, fortunately. Top 5 situation. He has front low. Farms the extra wood. Now he's gonna let them fight and try to be like the third party in this. Kid dies right in front of him. He gets the mats. This kid drops down at a perfect time while he's occupied with the mats. Gets a really good shot off. He probably should have blocked off angles before picking up the mats. Hits 80 right there. Good shot. Plays med miss early because he has no mats. Tries to look for some old mats. Doesn't find any. It's gonna be a hard one to win. And Mappy just drops down and kills him while he's med missing. And that's the game. So pretty impressive stuff, but there were still mistakes within this really good game. And I wanted to point them out, but first and second moving from him was beautiful. He used the shadow bombs to its full potential. Really good first and second moving from him. And I like how he burns his mats. Like, he's not afraid to like make some space for himself to get kills so that he doesn't die. Like, you don't see him just sitting in a wood box like trying to look for a kill. I like how he does that, but I don't like how he let himself get shambles because he staggered too long and didn't look in zone. So I'll show you once again, like right here, he's not in the zone and he is looking for kills. If he were to get in and then look down for kills, I feel like that would have been a lot better, because now that he's reacting late, he's gonna run in late and there's gonna be some shamble kid pumping him in the back that he's unaware of. So that's the one thing I didn't like about that. He had to burn all of his heals doing that as well, and nearly died down to 3 HP. And this put him backside as well because healing took so long, and then he got an unlucky pull for the next moving. So that was his big mistake. Get in zone, then look for kills, because everyone has to come to you once you're in that zone. But other than that, it was pretty perfect. It was gonna be hard to win that last 1v1. He definitely could have if his damage on his shots were a lot higher, but still a really good endgame from him. Pretty almost perfect, but yeah, let's get into the next game and we're gonna watch Cam. All right, in this next VOD review, we're gonna watch Cam. He's 102 below, and he has a lot of recovering to do on Surge, but it's really good that he has an AUG right here because personally, I'm pretty sure controller players aren't that good with the hammer rifle, and personally, I'm not that good with the hammer rifle for Surge, so the AUG will help him out a lot. Let's see what he has to do, but he only has 15 seconds to get 100 tags, so he might have to go for a power play on this kid, which I think he's going to do. Yep, he's going to box fight this kid. He has no option. He does it before he starts getting ticked. Taking a good angle, right-hand peek right here. This kid goes up. This kid just 50s him, and Cam hits a max damage shot. That is some controller versus controller gameplay. I'm not gonna lie, but that kid, all he had to do was just wait until Cam started getting ticked by Surge. Like he won't key you for no reason. He's either shambles or he's getting ticked by Surge, or he's gonna get ticked by Surge. So taking a 50 there was probably the dumbest thing you could possibly do if you were the enemy, but whatever. Cam gets a refresh and he gets Surge out of that. But he has a grapple, which is really good that he has a grapple because Shadow Bombs are gonna be taken out soon, and I don't want you guys to be watching too much Shadow Bomb gameplay because you know they're gonna be taken out. They're actually already gone while I'm recording this video, so yeah. But he has a grapple, so that's good. I'm not gonna lie, what is Cam doing, bro? You gotta go to zone. Okay, there we go. He's gonna go last minute, which is fine because he has to work up elevation and then work down elevation, so it won't be too hard of a rotate for him. Okay, this guy has vision on him. He's just gonna use these old builds for LOS. Really good. And now he's in zone. Easy little rotate. Didn't lose too much. Giving himself some more space. That's fine. But yeah, in the last VOD we just did with Malibuca, I just wanted to make it clear it's very important to mat conserve in solos. You guys know this. You want to conserve your mats well. But I want people to understand that late in the game when you have a lot of mats, it's okay to burn mats to gain mats. So if you're gonna burn a lot of mats and give yourself a lot of space, get a refresh out of it. And that's what Malibuca does very well. So just wanted you guys to understand that concept. Sometimes you have to burn mats to gain mats, and sometimes you don't want to be greedy with mats when you have a lot. So just want you guys to understand that concept well. But alright, into the cam VOD we go. Really good loadout. Not a lot of chugs, but it's fine. Cam likes to play elevated, and this is a good zone for him to have a grapple because, as you can see, it pulls up a bit and then back down. So to have a grapple on these kind of zones, it's really good. And to not have a grapple on these zones, good luck. He has 5 shots. He burned a lot of shots to get front, which is fine. 40 below on Surge. Notice how he didn't even look while the shadow guys were going because he didn't even want to risk getting jumped in on. Ooh, I like him not editing for Surge. Like, a lot of people would be panicking right now, but he's going to get in zone and then look for Surge. Really good patience by him. He understands that, you know, it's not that much Surge that he needs to get, and him editing right here probably isn't the smartest move. So I like that patience from him. He's going to get in first and then look for Surge, I'm pretty sure. Or not, but he's going to shoot that guy in the back and then grapple. That's still fine. I mean, he wasn't editing while all the shadow guys were coming along, so that was still smart by him. Yeah, if he gets in, then he gets his Surge, and now he's good. He's not going to edit anymore. He's going to wait for next zone. Okay, maybe he's going to look for a couple kills, but that's fine. But yeah, he's going to wait for next zone. Pulls max. Little bit scary. Notice how he falls down and then grapples, by the way. Like, so he doesn't get shot out instantly. I think that's really smart by Cam to do that. A lot of people don't understand. They're like, why am I getting shot out? Just watch Cam, bro. He's so good with the grapple. Gets a kill to Storm, I'm guessing, right there. He's on a lower layer this time, so he could get an opportunity for a kill, but he's not on too low of a layer that will grief him when he has to grapple. So right now he's 3-2-2 and already setting himself up for good refresh layers, which is great. He has 1 grapple left. I'm curious if he's going to use it as a harpoon. Nope, he's just going to use that last shot because he's back. get front. It pulls up a mountain, so he's going to elevate, give himself some space. And now he's looking for a kill. Pumps that guy 100. Recognizes where he is. Going to jump in on him. Hits him 100 again. But he doesn't tunnel vision, which is good. He could go try and jump in that kid's box and die to some other kid. But instead, he just chills out, even though he badly needs to refresh. Good patience. Gonna look for another kill somewhere else. So max pull. Gonna drop a layer. It pulls down, so he's gonna drop down. Really good. 100 wood. Still desperately needs a kill. He's looking for some guys that are either tack sprinting or grappling to pump. Finds Chimp, really shambles, tack sprinting. Which is very interesting that he has like a knowledge of when people are going to do that. Staggers for a bit, looks for that, and then will just pounce and jump on them. So that's actually pretty cool. Never thought about that concept in solos. To just wait for like the runners or the grapplers to grief them and then jump in on them. It's a pretty smart concept. It's completely different from what Malibuca does. He just gets front, builds a lot of boxes, and then looks for kills. Alright, so Cam gets in zone, then starts looking for a guy that's not in zone, has complete leverage over Bacon. Bacon has no mats. He gets away though. Cam takes a lot of damage, so he's going to heal up. Zone pulls far. Gonna reload all of his guns. Has a Memmis he can play. And only 100 mats. So I think he wanted to play the Memmis for a potential kill. Oh, maybe a height flank. I like playing the Memmis before, like a lot of people would try and play Memmis at 0 builds, but he tries to look for a play with the Memmis with 100 mats, so he can maybe get a kill or a flank on height if it's free. So that was really smart. And now he's going to farm this tree and then use the rest of his Memmis to get max HP. Now he has 5 builds, so he's just going to need a kill desperately. Looking for a kid that's shambled on low, built himself a box. So surely he will be able to find something. This kid has nothing. Oh, I remember Yamzo had the, like, bug. I don't know if you saw it on Twitter, but he couldn't do anything in that endgame. Pump had leverage over him, over Cam, but it's very fortunate that Cam died right there. Cam full boxes Seek, misses the shot right there, but took a good angle. He takes height somehow, which is impressive. Complete 50-50. Seek kind of chokes, and Cam wins. So pretty impressive endgame from Cam. I feel like one of the best things about Cam is his patience, and the ways he looks for refreshes is a lot different than other players. He likes to stay on high layers and just try to grief the sprinters and the grapplers by like jumping in on them after doing a lot of damage to them. So that's an interesting way to look for refreshes. And yeah, he's just like one of the best solo players in the world right now. Probably the best solo player on NA East. There's a lot to learn from these two players, Cam and Malibuca. They're definitely the best solo players in the world right now, according to their placements this season. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment below who you want me to VOD in the next one. And peace out, guys.